Hey everyone, as always, Dylan, GoldPayDirtReviews.com, and I'm pretty excited today for this bag of pay dirt. This seller is, I've previously reviewed them, and it's US-Karuk, K-A-R-U-K. He's an eBay seller. Links will be below. I've reviewed him before, and I was pretty satisfied with his pay dirt, but it's been a really long time, and his bag definitely fits in the criteria for lower priced bags, under 20 bucks for gifts during Christmas. So figured I'd get this. Now I'm also a little disappointed, and as you can see, the bag's already been opened, and the reason for that is not that the bag busted, even though this is a lower priced bag, it's a Ziploc bag, is the fact that it was wet. So, and I'd left it in my shed overnight, and when I came in this morning to review it, it was frozen solid. So I had to go throw the dirt in the oven for a while to cook it off. I'm hoping it's dry enough. I mean, it's pretty warm still, that it'll go through my classifiers, and I'll just dip this in the water later when I'm doing probably the -30. So, well, let me get to the pay dirt itself. Again, this is an eBay seller. It's US-Karuk. Cost $13.50. Shipping was free. The total cost was $13.50. No gold is guaranteed, but as always, it will state that you will find gold. And this is supposed to be classified river sands. So it's a 1 pound bag. I did weigh it up, and it weighed about a ½ an ounce over 1 pound. So it was really, really close, but it was wet. So I don't know. I will ding them something for that. I'm not too happy about it. I'm not a big fan of getting wet pay dirt, especially if they don't tell you. If they tell you it's going to be wet, then you got to kind of know, okay, I'm getting wet pay dirt. But he didn't really say anything about that, and I did make a little bit of mess here, but I'll clean that up in a minute. So let me get my pans and start classifying, and I'm hoping it's dry enough that it'll classify, because I really don't like classifying wet pay dirt. It is a little dusty, so we'll see if that comes into play. I will say though, while I was drying it, I did see some gold, and that's always a good thing, you know. And it wasn't super, super fine gold that'll make your eyes cross. Plus 10. You can tell it's still a little damp, it's just sticking, so that's okay. As long as it goes to the classifier, I'm happy. Oh, I'm just making a mess today. Don't worry, I got my little shop brush just for this board. I want to make sure I don't lose anything. Not looking bad. Not looking bad at all. Alright, now for the -30. Alright. Yep. Most of this, as you can see, is in the -30. But a good portion is in the +10. I mean, it's pretty equally distributed, not too bad. I mean, probably the least amount is going to be these two, but, you know, I don't expect to find any gold in the +10 as usual. Again, $13 bag. I'm guessing it's probably maybe one piece here, 2 or 3 pieces here, maybe a couple of pieces here. But we'll find out. What I'm going to go do is I'm going to go knock out this +10, clean off this board, and recover all the dirt I'm trying to lose. It's probably all gold, but we'll find out. Let me go do this plus 10 and find out. Well, as I guessed, no gold in the plus 10. But again, I really didn't think I would find any. It's always great if you do happen to find one that you could scream jackpot, Yahoo, and all these other things. But it is a $13 bag, so take that. Now we're going to do the minus 10 plus 20. And I'm hoping I find at least one piece of gold in there. That would make it worthwhile. So let's go see. Maybe one little piece in there. So I'm going to come right back, knock this out, and hopefully find one little piece of gold. Okay, I was wrong. Not one piece. 0 pieces this time. So, I'm not disappointed though. Again, $13.50 bag. At least it's going by quick. Much quicker than the last time. So anyways, we're going to do the minus 20 plus 30. And I know I'm going to find gold in this one. I just know I am. I just got a feeling. So, I'm going to be right back and show you what the gold I do find out of this part. Alright. Jackpot! Alright, I knew there was gold in there. A lot of gold. I don't know how much is there. Probably about 60 pieces, I'm guessing. But man, good to be on gold. So, alright, well that actually made my day. And I still get to go through all this minus 30. But let me show you. Anything magnetized in it. I forgot to do that in the beginning. A little bit. It's not too bad. A little bit of magnetism. So, but hopefully this won't be a huge pain in the butt panning all this out. So, let's go pan this out and hopefully continue this trend in finding gold. And I'm still on the gold. Now, not as much as before, but any amount of gold is always good gold. Now, I'm sure you'll be able to see these big 3 pieces, but floating all around here, there's probably about a dozen really small minus 100 pieces. They're just floating on the water right here. I don't know if you'll be able to see them or not, but they're there, and I've got to go get them in a snuffer bottle, go weigh them up. Again, I did find about 60 pieces in the minus 20 plus 30, and nothing in anything above that classification. So, I'm going to go weigh this up, dry it out, and come back with a final review and the R.O.I. Alright, weighed up and dried up the gold, and I'm going to show it to you real quick. If I can get no shadow on there. There you go. So, again, this is from US-Karuk, K-A-R-U-K. He's an eBay seller. He's been on eBay forever. I've previously reviewed him. I guess it was probably 2 years ago, maybe longer than that. This is his 1 pound bag. There's no guaranteed gold, but, typical thing, that no guaranteed amount of gold, but you will find gold. It was $13.50. Free shipping, so a grand total of $13.50. Ended up recovering 0.157 grams of gold. Gold spot as of today is $39.93. It just keeps on dropping. So a grand total of $6.27. So my recovery of investment was 46.44%. My actual recovery of investment was 38.09%. And before I get into the review, I'm going to say something. I think this is a pretty decent return of investment, is around 50% for a bag that's under $15. It's, again, these, once you mix in shipping and fees, especially when they're selling on eBay and eBay fees, PayPal fees, there's not a lot of room in these bags of Paydirt for these people to make money. So, his previous bag I reviewed, I think he had about a 75%. So, this isn't horrible for $13.50, but let's get into the review. For R.O.I, I'm going to give him a 4.6. For A.R.O.I, it's a 3.8. Fun factor, I gave him an 8. It was pretty fun. I was finding gold, and, it was a good time. I wish I would have found more gold, otherwise it'd be a 10, but, So his value of this Paydirt was a 5.5. My overall experience was an 8. Now this is a bad one here. The Paydirt description, I'm giving him a 4. His description absolutely dismal. He's only got essentially one word that says, you know, this is Paydirt. That's essentially what it says. And it really bothers me that sellers don't put the time into giving themselves a description of what you're buying. Does this have fine gold? Should, you know, if I'm a novice, should I buy this and that? I mean, as you can see, this isn't really fine gold, so, you know, a novice could pan this. But you want to know these things. I mean, you wouldn't go to a store and say, oh, I need a shovel. And, you know, if you go to Amazon, if everything just said shovel with no description, there's a million different types of shovels. You know, it just really bothers me that sellers don't spend that time when they're asking for my hard-earned money and everyone else's hard-earned money to do a description. So I only gave him a 4 for description. Paydirt quantity, it was over the pound. That was guaranteed, so I gave him a 10. Paydirt packaging was a 6 because it's at really cheap Ziploc bags. Customer service was a 10. He's a really nice guy. He always answers questions. And the shipping was a 10 because, again, he shipped really quickly. So his total score is going to be a 7. And like I said, I think a 7 is probably pretty good for an under $15 bag. You know, the R.O.I is always going to usually be low. So I was pretty impressed with this bag. And, you know, I think the score's a little low, but I think that's based on its price. So thanks a lot, everyone, for watching. Make sure if you're not a subscriber to hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. Always thumbs up. Always a good time. Thanks a lot. See you in a couple days.